Yo, what up, everyone? It's your boy, I Sleep Too Late, and we are at it again playing some MTGO Vintage. We're at a league right now, and we are starting with our first match. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. You're going to see my opening, you're going to see my sideboard, and you're going to be like, what are you playing? I'm going to be honest with you, comes right after the Lurrus matchups that I had. I was playing Lurrus for 5 matches, and my last league, I was so beat up. I was like, this is so crazy. I'm so tired. So I figured I'd play something fun just to relax a little bit. I put together this little deck here, as you can see here. It is fun. You can see you might be able to see where I'm going with this. It's kind of like a wheel deck based on the cards you're seeing. I am gonna mulligan this though. We can actually afford to mulligan hands in this deck because we are just wheeling it up, I guess. Let's keep this hand. This is pretty good. And I guess we can bottom the shop and see what happens. There are quite a bit of targets for Misha's workshop, but it is primarily, our job is primarily to get like Orcish Bowmasters on the field, and then, you know, try to get something going with a wheel, Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune. I think those are the only 2 wheels I play, but we could probably play more if we wanted to. Alright, this is fine. I'm just going to... I guess I'll just go Underground Sea and Manifold Key. Pass the turn. Curious to see what they will come up with here. They're obviously a Lurrus deck, and they're playing against the Brew for sure. Giganta is actually not terrible, but yeah, you're not going to see this deck on MTG Top 8, at least not now. I figured I'd play something to relax myself because honestly, I have been going non-stop with these tier decks, and it's nice to relax a little bit. Every once in a while, it's nice to relax. We're going to Wasteland the Underground Sea, and hopefully we'll get some cards off of this Psychic Frog or the One Ring. But this is going to allow us to not have to worry about, I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that conversation. I lost my train of thought. It's been a long day. But oh, the other thing I forgot to mention, we're not going to be able to draw Ancient Tomb. This deck does not play Ancient Tomb. I feel like a lot of times, Ancient Tomb just makes me lose life and just gets me closer to losing the game. So, if you're wondering why you're not going to see an Ancient Tomb, that's the reason why. I'm pretty sure I have all the other pieces, though, like Mana Crypt, Soul Ring. It's just Ancient Tomb that, I didn't have room for, first of all. And second of all, I don't know. Okay, they're going to repeal the Psychic Frog. I can't do anything about that, right? Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to recast it, I guess. Ooh, or we can go One Ring. I was worried I was going to get to see a workshop and then... But actually, this kind of works out, right? Let's go ahead and cast the One Ring. Probably surprise our opponent here a little bit, but what can you do? We're not really trolling. We're playing a deck with good cards. We're just doing it a little bit different this time. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna draw some more cards. All right, so I'm gonna just play out my Moxen. And hopefully I can get a Scrawling Crawler on the field. I'm more inclined to just go Scrawling Crawler, tap the One Ring, see if we can find a wheel, and then try to go off that way. We can also try to get, Orcish Bowmasters. But, oh, we have protection, so we're fine. They're just doing this for the trigger, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a 1-3. It doesn't matter too much. We are going to lose a lot of life to this One Ring, but life is a resource. It is a valuable one. It's one that I'm willing to lose life on off of the One Ring, but it's not a resource that I'm willing to lose life on off of an Ancient Tomb. Let's just put it that way. I'm starting to think, like, you know, maybe decks with Misha's Workshop in them and not Ancient Tomb might not be that terrible. I do see a lot of decks trying this out. Like, a lot of the brews you might see, like Shop's Blue, you might not see Ancient Tomb in some of these, like, blue brew decks with Workshop. And it's because Ancient Tomb doesn't really serve the purpose that, like, a mono brown Shops deck does, right? So we're going to lose 2 life here. And let's just start out by activating the One Ring. Gosh, look at this. Whenever an opponent draws a card. So we're going to cast the Moxen. Gonna untap the One Ring. Let's go ahead and draw a ton of cards here. I mean, a ton of cards. And, yeah, let's just do this. Black Lotus. I actually kind of like Urza Saga here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Urza Saga out here. Not that it matters too much. We're going to go ahead and grab Scrolling Crawler. We are going to grab our handy dandy Psychic Frog. Oh yes. You know it to be true in your heart of hearts. We can actually cast a Psychic Frog too. Yeah, we don't need Island, do we? I don't think so. And then I think we're just gonna ground level Scrolling Crawler here. Take it up with the Chief of Police, Katara. We've got 2 Scrolling Crawlers for you to deal with. And they're gonna lose 2 life here for each trigger. I'm gonna always yield to these so I don't just like get annoyed by them. And we're just gonna F6. We're gonna lose 4 life next turn. Remember, each consecutive turn we lose like 2 more life. So it scales upwards. I don't know if it scales exponentially. I don't know really the definition of exponential, but it's something like that. Incremental. Alright, so I don't see how we lose if they don't remove the One Ring. I mean, honestly, we just need to find, like, 1 wheel, and then we got it. Our job is to out-wheel them. Let's see what they got here. Okay, Lurrus, they're going to cast Lurrus. What do they have in the graveyard? Nothing. I honestly am not scared of Lurrus. Yeah, I don't care about the One Ring. I don't care about this other junk here. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune shows itself to us. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Guess I'm just going to be drawing some cards here. And, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. We gotta be careful here so as not to, like, lose control. Gonna take an extra turn here, see what they got. If they don't counter this, then I know I'm in the clear. If they counter this, if they don't counter this, then I know I'm in the clear. But I think they want to counter this, and if they do, that's great. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know how you're gonna win this. All right, well, we stole game one with the One Ring. All right, we're back at it again. Sorry about that. Every now and then I have to like turn off the recording in case there's something like there's like outside noise that like distracts me. So I do apologize for the interruptions, but we're sideboarding here. I don't really know what I sideboard. I think the deck is perfect the way it is. Honestly. I don't know what I bring in against this person. I mean, I think we're fine, right? Let's just go ahead and submit this. I think we're okay. I think we'll do just fine. I think we'll do just fine. We didn't even need to use Giganta that game. Okay, this is a different side of the deck. We do have Vexing Bauble, which is actually not terrible. And we can just draw a card immediately. Yeah, let's keep it. I mean, we're already up a game, right? Gotta keep the momentum going. And if they have a Wasteland or Strip Mine, like, that's fine. We're just gonna draw a card off of the library. Time Walk, okay. Well, that is an Explorer. I got nothing for that. They lose 3 life, we're already ahead. We're already ahead. And they start the game with 4 mana, effectively, and 4 cards, which is really good, actually. Alright, we're gonna library here. Draw a card. Oh, Orcish Bowmasters, sure. That's actually fine. We just need to remove that, I guess. That's not a problem. Another Orcish Bowmasters? Sure. Alright, so that's what? Gonna be like a 4/4? Alright. Actually, they could have done that. They could have... could they have gotten more triggers out of that? I don't know. Anyway, let's go Mox Diamond. And we're not going to be activating Library anytime soon. So I argue we just go... Let's just ditch the Urborg. Yeah, I mean, no reason to give our opponent fixing, right? And we can go Vexing Bauble here. Alright, cool. Let's just F6. The Tolarian Academy is going to tap for 2 blue. And we have the black mana source off of Orcish Bowmasters. So I kind of want to say we're doing okay. What we don't want to do is activate Vexing Bauble with 2 Orcish Bowmasters in play. 1, maybe, but 2, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to beat the Urza Saga unless we can find like a strip mine or something. I'm gonna say we lose this game, but we come back the next game. How does that sound? Try to get more information out of our opponent here. We know they're on Orcish Bowmaster's deck. It sounds like this is just Dimir control, which is what we played in the last league, and it was exhausting. It was exhausting. Alright, well, we got the... So the interesting thing is we can't just double down here. We're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to hold off on casting both of these Orcish Bowmasters. I guess I can play the Underground Sea. I mean, the Tolarian Academy gets us like 2, 3, 4 mana. Underground Sea just gets us 3 mana. but I think it's important that we don't get hit with the wasteland, so I'm fine doing this. Yeah, I don't think we want a crucible just yet. Alright, let's see what they got here. Oh, I guess we only need to use one of these. They probably have a force of will. Oh, they don't. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Loses all abilities and has base... Oh! They concede. We win the match. I can't believe it. They misplayed, I guess. What does this thing do? Utter significance? Enchanted creature loses all abilities. Yeah, because I mean the thing is, it's too little too late, right? Because the trigger already happened and I get a blocker for the other Orcish Bowmasters. And we have the Time Twister to follow up with our second Orcish Bowmasters. Listen, the deck kind of worked today. I'm going to take a break. I've been playing nothing but Vintage, and I think I deserve a nice little nap. So I'm going to go ahead and take a nap. I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope it serves you well in your journey in life, and I will see you all in the next video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and see you later. Peace out.